Ship Morgans. Oh! Oh! Arthur Saturn! The theory was right! Damn! Oh my gosh, Oda is cooking. The judge was the former king of the land known as God Valley. Hello, what's up? This is Monkey D. Rai, and this will be my chapter reaction to One Piece, chapter 1086. And yes, I've heard of the news that there is going to be a month break. And yes, uh, although this is a little bit late as well, I've been a bit busy for like last couple of weeks. I mean, for the last week, because I was doing my some school documents for my internship. But anyways, I made time and I'm ready to make a video for the chapter 1086 of One Piece. And as for Oda's message regarding his eye surgery, it is the best for him, although I know that it is the best choice and the best course of action right now. I can't help but feel depressed and empty because this series is one of the things that I have been anticipating every single week, and this is my feel good and feel happy pill uh weekly. So it's going to be hard not seeing this, like the break during 1053 and 1054. But nevertheless, let us read chapter 1086 of One Piece. And similar to how 1054 was a freaking banger, I'm expecting this to also be a 10 out of 10. Because so far, Oda hasn't missed yet. Oda is on freaking fire ever since he announced that the final saga is in the works. Anyways, the chapter. No. This is the Shonen. Yeah, this is the Shonen Jump cover page. Yeah, this is a Shonen Jump cover page. We've got Luffy, and with Garp and Kobia on his background. Okay, interesting, interesting. Loving the colors though. Okay. Oh, we've got chapter notes from Oda. It's funny, I was working behind the scenes on the live action adaptation long before production even began on some of the movies I helped with, like Film Red and Stampede. Ooh, okay, okay. So it seems like that the live action has been on the works since Film Red and Stampede. And although I'm not expecting a perfect adaptation for the live adaptation, I'm still gonna watch it because it is One Piece after all, and am a One Piece enjoyer at the very least, and I am a One Piece star at the most. Anyways, let's continue on. Oh, no rain, no rainbow. I love this cover page. Oh, we've got Luffy. Oh, damn, I love this. Got Luffy, Nami, Sanji. Chopper, who's this little kitten? Oh, this little kitten looks so cute. Nami, I guess, with her umbrellas. And Robin, Frankie, and Usopp right there. Oh, where's Zoro? Zoro is freaking lost. Anyways, that was a good. Oh, here's the cover quest by Crazy Downey. Chopper and the kitty crossing the reflection of a rainbow they see in a puddle. Interesting. I'm not quite sure how this foreshadows anything though, but still cool nonetheless. Seeing the Straw Hats in their raincoats. Nami and Robin looking as fine as always. Anyways, let's go on. Oh, Marijua, we're still in Marijua. Okay, okay, let's go. I was ready for us to go back to the present, but I'm not one to shy with peak content in Marijua. Okay, And so the curtains drew close on the rivalry before the news of King Cobra's murder came to light. Chapter 1086: The Five Elder Planets. The Fallout from Reverie. The Princess Vivi. Oh, what's Igaram. Igaram is looking for Vivi. What's this is Princess Vivi of Arabasta. Have you haven't hasn't anyone seen her? Okay, they are asking everyone. Is that Oh, it's Taka and Pal. Where's the king? Has his condition worsened? Oh, are they? Oh, I think this is the uniform of the guards within the Pangaea castle. So I think Pal and Chaka is confronting the guards right now. All the while, a number of stowaways held their breaths as they attempted to escape on various royal vessels. So I okay, yeah, with all the collisions between the admirals and the revolutionary commanders, of course, it's safe. It's more safer for the royalties to go into evacuation to their respective countries. And yeah, okay, this makes so much sense. Oh, we've got Wapple. Hey, whose ship is this? Who is she talking? The Aegis. Okay, he's currently talking to Vivi for this one. The Aegis Kingdoms. Okay. I don't remember any Aegis Kingdoms. We're on Aegis ship Morgan's. Oh, okay. So this directly connects to chapter 950, 957, 957, 956. Okay, we're on Aegis ship Morgan's. Gotcha. We'll fly our headquarters over and pretend to look for a scoop and use that chance to hop aboard and don't get your subs caught before then. I owe you one. You got that right. A king somehow became the subject of a manhunt. This is big news. I can't wait to hear all about it. Okay, interesting. Oh, thinking back, it makes sense why Wapple was so fidgety when when we saw him back at 1071 ish or 1071 1072. I'm not quite sure anymore, but somewhere around there. Okay. So what exactly did you see in there, Wapple? Like I tell you, leave me alone and go back to your own ship. I can't. CP0 is no joke. Now that they're after me, it won't matter how much everyone tries to help. Those agents won't rest till I'm back in their custody. Yeah, because CP0 has a really influential background when it comes to managing their affairs because they were even able to use their what do you call this their contacts and their resources in order to create the entire plot that Don Flamingo did in Dressrosa, where he tricked the world in order to trick Law and Luffy. So now, let me borrow your transponder, Snail. I need to talk to my father as soon as possible. He's a total worrywart. Oh, even now, this is so sad. Vivi is going to feel so. It's going to feel so bad that Lily. Oh my God, I'm saying Lily. It's Vivi. Vivi is gonna find out about her father's death, but it is what it is. Sometimes you just gotta accept. Vivi, you have to move on. You gotta stay strong. I know you are a queen after all. Anything but that. Get lost already. True. He Wapple won't risk himself contacting anyone at this point. What's wrong with you? Okay, even CP0 is looking for searching for everyone. Oh, that's the masked guy in Wano. A lot of nobles. Wait, is that Stally? Stally is likes Vivi. Well, Vivi is freaking gorgeous after all, so understandable. But this guy has a wife, so a bit questionable. And we've got the Jerks fandom here, and oh, it's Bonnie. Tajini Kingdom ship hatch section. Oh, Lulusia Kingdom ship. Oh, okay, okay. So that's why Sabo went to Lulusia because he stowed away into Lulusia's ship. Hmm. If I can just make it to Lulusia, I know I can figure something out. Damn! Sabo was really freaking injured from that one strike. This guy can barely move. Looks like he was so severely injured he wasn't even sure that he's going to make it. Huff huff. Sabakun, I'm counting on you. You must live on. Oh, damn it. Cobra, you're a freaking real one for standing up to the five elders. Despite your decrepit old body and using your body as a shield for the future, respect. It didn't take long for the two key stories to spread across the world: the murder of King Cobra of Arabas and the disappearance of his daughter, Princess Vivi. And we've got the ships of royalty, um, leaving the Red Port accompanied by the marine ships. The holy land of Marijua, the man they call Sabo. Oh, okay. We're returning back to them. Okay, okay. I wonder what they're gonna what what spice is Oda cooking up right now. Anyways, he seems to have the man they call Sabo. He seems to have a checkered fate. How else can you account for him constantly being surrounded by those who bear the letter D? Interesting how they incorporate how they associate Chabo Sabo with the term checkered fate, because checkered fate is the one is a phrase that is consistently associated with people who are with the D members. So maybe by associating yourself with a lot of D members, you will have a checkered fate. And that just goes to show with the Straw Hats as well. They've interacted with a lot of D's as well. So it would make sense that each and every one of the Straw Hats has checkered fates. Okay? I was hoping we would be able to see the egghead issue now, but it seems that dealing with this complication will have to take priority. So the complication during the reverie had to delay their visit into Marijua. Ring ring pura 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 pura. Kacha. Yes, great Emu. Pangaea Castle Flower. The time has come to put Vegapunk's invention to the test. Use the Mother Flame? What the fuck is the Mother Flame? And where? Hmm. I'm like what I said in the previous chapter. I'm inclining that Emu is a girl, but we're going back to the androgynous eye, so I'm not quite sure right now. Anyways, Mother Flame, interesting. That sounds like the thing that was it again? Lilith? Yeah, that sounds like the thing that Lilith brought up. It is true that we haven't had a chance to try it out before now, so there's no way to ascertain its effectiveness yet. Are they talking about the one that made Lelucia disappear? So the results of this experiment may affect how we choose to handle the egghead situation. Oh, so once they used it and assessed how dangerous Vegapunk's ability to create something that can destroy or nuke islands, they decided that if ever Vegapunk, someone who's capable of doing this, decides to go against them, it'll spell them a great deal of trouble. I think a forest area would be a more suitable testing ground than a sea-based target. The Lucia Kingdom. So Lucia Kingdom was just a testing ground for the Mother Flame? It wasn't even planned beforehand. Emo just said, never mind testing grounds in an uninhabited place. just Dululusia, one of the kingdoms that declared their rebellion. Fudge! Yimu got no chill. Quite a lot of people live there. That is of no consequence. Damn! This really goes to show how Emu is menacing, and the gravity of the indifference that he has for that he or she or they has for humans is quite insignificant. Yeah, it's quite significant because he or she they view them as insignificant. Understood. The world moves at the will of the creator. Just one moment ago, they were trying to uh suggest another thing, but once Emo said, "Okay, I decided some shit," they also what do you call this? They also agreed. Okay, what is the reason for Lucia's selection? It's close proximity. Just because it's freaking close proximity, they decided to do it. Oh damn! This panel over. I'm seeing the feminine eye shapes again. Anyways, I'm not quite sure. Maybe we're gonna get some sort of androgynous guy for this one. We did have Kiku though, so who knows? It shall be as you say. Oh, are those the names? I will make necessary preparations. I humbly request your patience. In the meantime, five elder plants. Defense Science Warrior God, Saint J. Garcia Saturn. Okay, so Saturn is the defense secretary of some sort. Lulusia's citizens have shown sparks of rebellion recently. They're even feeding onto Emu's reason and supporting that reason with multitudes of other reasons. Five elder planets, environmental warrior god, Saint Marcus Mars. So the theory was right. Damn. Oh my god. We may be able to make an example out of them. Five elder plants, Justice Warrior God, Saint Topman Valkyrie. Mercury? Okay, Valkyrie, yeah, Mercury. If we could one day use this power freely. Five elder planets, finance warrior god. The Samurai Gandhi is the finance warrior god? Interesting. Saint Ethan Baron. What's this? Venus Juru. Ah, Venus Juru. Oh, Venus. Wait, Juru is a word. Yeah, Juru is something that we've seen used in Wano, right? Zorojuro, Kanjuro. Oh, so this guy might be from some ancient Wano of some sort. From ancient Wano, we could instantly snuff out any protracted conflict. Five elder gods, agriculture warrior god, Saint Shepherd, Jupiter. So all of them are warrior gods. That means these guys are. Oh my gosh, Oda is cooking so much, bro. So I'm more certain that the the showing they had last chapter was the evidence of their mythical zones, or the very least some sort of unique zones. Damn, we've got so a lot of people to deal with. One more thing, of course. Retrieve Vivi. Oh, she has fixation on Vivi because of the hmm. I wonder what Emu's fixation with Vivi comes from. Is it from Lily? But Vivi doesn't really know anything that much. Or maybe if if Emu is a guy and he just wants a glimpse of her girl, of his girl, then maybe. I don't know. Anyways, meanwhile, the kingdom of Tajine and the kingdom of Aegis Kingdom are both rebelling. Isn't the Tajine Kingdom the one that Bonnie? Yeah. Ah, okay, okay. So all the ships that had stowaways were is also rebelling. Interesting. Meanwhile, between the disbanding of the Seven Warlords, sorry, and the uprisings in government affiliated. Did I just see what I? Anyways, okay, okay, wait. And the uprisings in affiliated nations, the navy has their hands full. However, deployed the Seraphim crocodile was spotted on empty Bluffs Island. Their military power had already gone in New. We've got S Flamingo, S Gecko, or S Bat. I don't know. Oh, the Gecko Moria Seraphim and S Crocodile. So there really is seraphims for each one. The second we docked at Lucia, the people arrested King Seki and Princess Kumane. They were just waiting to ambush the royals. Oh, okay, interesting. Since I was so away, they welcomed me with open arms. That's when I saw the papers and found out that they pinned King Kobra's murder on me. Interesting. Unsurprisingly, the people considered me a hero. I wanted to tell them the truth, but when I saw how that lie fanned the flames of rebellion within them, the words died in my mouth. Hmm. So okay, I do get where Sabo is coming from. Why he said what he said a few chapters ago. But that just goes to show how extreme Sabo was willing to go for the sake of the rebellion. Unsurprisingly, the people there considered me a hero. I wanted to tell. No, no, I just read that part. And we've got Dragon having a serious expression from this. Betty and the others had already inspired a lot of them, and I ended up bringing many of the hopeful recruits back with me. I couldn't make direct contact without an encryption snail, so I rerouted my call through the island. Oh! While we were setting sail, I know the government would intercept the signal doing it like that. I was sure to fool them into thinking I was still in Lulusia. However, I was just within range, having already set out to sea with our new enlistees. Oh, that is freaking smart! So what Sabo did was use three transponder snails. A transponder snail that connects to one transponder snail, and this transponder snail will talk to the transponder snail that connects to Kamabaka Queendom. Interesting. And by doing so, the one that he connected to within the transporter snail that he connected to within Lulusia gave the impression to the Marines that he is still within Lulusia. That is really smart. That is really smart. And there was also this interesting bit that I forgot, which was how Sabo said that he did say some he did some hidden codes to say that he was okay to Sabo and no, not to Sabo, to Dragon, Eva, and the others. And anyways, moving on. So the annihilation of Lucia really did happen during that call. Yeah, everyone on board was hysterical, understandable, because a lot of them had family on the island and they saw their country obliterated right in front of their eyes. It's like Robin's case, having to witness your home, the only place you've ever known, being destroyed. Well, at the very least, they still for the Lucia and Listies, they still have their own army. Together, Robin was all alone. Ah, shit. Really reminds me how tragic Robin's backstory is. Despicable. How in the world did they do it? An enormous shadow engulfed the seemed to engulf the sky above us. And the next moment, everything was gone. An enormous shadow, dragon sweating. Oh, so we get a clear picture. We've got Sabo seeing the destruction from far away. Interesting. So there's no way it was caused by a living thing or some natural disaster. Something pitch black was flying above the clouds. This has got to be freaking the mother flame or some shit. Sabo, earlier you said they used the name Emu. Right. This may be a little out there, but when the world we know today was created 800 years ago, the first 20 sovereign was Saint Emo of House Nerona. Oh, so we're getting confirmation that Emo really was. I mean, it was uh it was sort of alluded to, but in the last chapter, but Cobra wasn't too sure that that it was the same person. However, right now we're getting the confirmation that there was a person named Imu um that was part of the first 20 kings. Now look at this. What's that? Is that a devil fruit book or something? Since we know an ability granting eternal youth is said to exist, that must mean someone has used it before, right? Which means there is a person that doesn't need to worry about death. Also, we're connecting it already. It's interesting how Eva is the one doing the connections that we already did have. So it's interesting how One Piece characters are also the characters that are having a lot of theories right now. Like Vegapunk. Vegapunk created his own theory about the origin of devil fruits back in Egghead. Well, in the arrival to Egghead, I'm going to label the first part, yeah, the 1061 to the 1075 part as arrival to Egghead, and this one will be um back to the reverie, and then the next one will be the Egghead incident. I think that makes sense. So you think the one I saw is it could be coincidence, but they just share the same name, but could anyone else but a founder command the five elder planets, the highest of world nobles? Yes, indeed, indeed. So I guess this also alludes to that the five elder planets, the highest world nobles, is just titles that is passed down, and it would make sense how um why they would think these people would say that the sun god Nika fruit or the Hitohitonomi model Nika is a thing of legend or myth. The celestial dragons fancied themselves as descendants of the gods after all, so the only thing that stand above the gods is the founder, which is equivalent to the gods who created the world. And we also see it within this chapter itself. One more thing. Assuming the object you saw above the cloud was a weapon made by the government, then the only one capable of creating such a thing would be Vegapunk. Hold it. I love how Eva is the one creating these connections, and they all make sense because we've already made these assumptions. Oh, we've got some dialogue from Dragon. Hold it, Eva. Vegapunk would never intentionally design a dedicated killing machine. True, because Vegapunk would. Vegapunk's main purpose is to create inventions and machines or just advanced technology to the point where he could achieve what do you call this again? Where he could achieve world peace. So that would be contrary if he will make a large weapon of mass destruction that'll cause genocides to a lot of countries. I know. So what? It was an ancient weapon. Assuming Imu has been living Since ancient times, there is a connection. Robin told us that the ancient weapons do in fact exist, but if this person had such a weapon, why wait till now to use it? Is this what we call? Is this the connection between the mother flame and Uranus is the only one that's missing right now. So, well, Lilith did say that they wish they could create a never-ending source of a fuel of never-ending flames. So I guess mother flame is the mother flame is a fuel that Vegapunk devised, and it may be some sort of a simplified version of their idealized version of a continuous or infinite energy source, but it is still enough to power up an ancient weapon. And it would make sense if he can replicate this and maybe use this to, I don't know, maybe Pluton also needs some sort of energy source like a mother flame. So maybe the world government or the five elders were afraid that in Vegapunk's pursuit of knowledge, he'd use a mother flame to fuel your Pluton. Makes sense though. It makes sense. It makes sense in my head. Present day, the holy land of Marijua, a celestial dragon has just been sentenced to death. Our food supply is gone, eh? We have no bread. All we have is cake, eh? These celestial dragons, I don't like them one bit, except for Mjosgar though, and Flaming. Yeah, the flamingo's dad. And however, this information will never be reported to the outside world. Whoa! Who's this guy? This guy looks so freaking cool. His head looks like a crescent moon though. Anyways, the judge was the former king of the land known as God Valley. Oda! He's a fucking cool king! He currently serves as the supreme commander of God's Knights. His name is Saint Figureland Garden. Connects to Film Red. Oh my god. He was the king of God Valley? This man is connected to Shanks in some way? The man he sentenced to execution none other than the one who chose to defend fishmen, Saint Don Quixote Mjosgard. Anyone who protects them is slower than the scum they protect. A man who can't even judge the celestial dragons. Oh no, why did you have to end the chapter this way? It's so good. I have to wait 1 month to read Peak again? Fudge. Although RIP to Saint Nosgard, you were a real one. Goated for sure. But this guy looks so freaking raw. Is this guy's is this guy Shank's father? Maybe relative, but maybe father? Was Shanks perhaps a stowaway hidden in a treasure chest that Roger and the others managed to get after the God Valley incident? But it would make sense why Shanks is allowed conference with the five elders because his father is the supreme commander of the God's Knights. So is Shanks one of the God's Knights? What is happening? Got so many questions. Got so many questions, bro. I want to learn more about the God Valley incident. I'm so pumped up for those. Void Century flashback as well. Damn it! Oh, wait, what's this? To our readers, thank you for reading One Piece. To accommodate Oda Sensei's upcoming surgery, One Piece will be taking a break from issue 29. Oh, on sale Monday? Until issue 32. So 29, 30, 31. Oh, yeah, four weeks. We are very sorry for the delay. Thank you for your understanding. Serialization is scheduled to resume in issue 33 on sale Tuesday, July 18th. Yeah, I did hear this that what do you call this again? Oda is going to have a break. Is going to return at the week before Gear 5 Madness, bro. So I'm so excited what's going to happen. Anyways, your continued support of One Piece is greatly appreciated. Give me a bit. Oh, okay. I've already read this. Hey, sorry, I'll be taking a 4 week break. I hope everyone's excited to where One Piece's final saga goes next. But I feel like I had to go get this procedure out of the way. It's gonna grant me the ability to shoot beams from my eyes. Oh, there's going to be freaking Frankie by the end of this. In all seriousness, I don't want to worry my readers, but I've recently found myself, a lot of twins around these days. He's having double vision. Yeah, I've also heard about this. Before I realized it was because of my astigmatism, which has gotten pretty severe. Everything I see is blurry. Has been interfering with my work. I've been discussing it with the editor since last year, and he told me to just go and get it done. So hopefully I'll be returning soon with improved vision and also the ability to shoot eye. Oda, you deserve all the best in the world. Get well soon. Have a nice rest for this entire month and return with the peak that you serve with that final saga greatness, that final saga peak, that zenith and pinnacle of the medium and literature. Anyways, I guess that's all for One Piece chapter 1083. See you guys in 1 month.